So welcome to our Ajna Chakra, the 6th energy center celebration. Find a comfortable seat, maybe cross-legged, maybe kneeling. It could always, of course, be on our back if that feels better. So I wanted to show you this little drawing of the two eyes and the bindi. So the third eye center is right at the prefrontal cortex, and we see a lot in the Hindu tradition and actually all over Asia, that red bindu here between the eyes. It is the same dot, so this is known as the bindi. It is the same dot as the Om sign that has a dot. This is Turiya, or the 4th dimension. It is the seat of the cosmos in its unmanifested state, in its formless state. So this is the seat of that center. As you know, this is the heart center, and below are 3 energy center. It's the world of form. Then we have the heart center, like the breath. It is between form and between formlessness. So the 3 energy center above the heart, the throat, the third eye center, and the top of the head, they relate to the formless dimension. So we are both. We are form and we're formlessness. We are the manifested and the unmanifested. So this is that energy center. So we're going to sit here with the mudra of Yana Mudra, tip of the index and thumbs together, and the remaining 3 fingers just spread out. As we're sitting tall, you can do inner gazing at that third eye center, and of course it can be gazing at the earth. And we're bringing the attention around this area of the prefrontal cortex. And you can visualize a lotus flower in that center, which color is indigo. The 2 eyes on either side of the third eye center remind us that in the world of form there's always opposition. Right, left, light, darkness, cold, warm. So the third eye center is that dimension, that wisdom that allows us to transcend form and to see beyond thoughts. So thoughts are of the dimension of form, and that third eye center allows us to transcend form and transcend thoughts. So the third eye center allows us to access our intuition. The element here is space and light. When we are balanced in that energy center, we feel grounded in our essential nature of consciousness itself. We are able to witness thoughts formation and observe the play of opposites without aversion or attachment. We are primarily present. Established as an observer, we experience inner freedom, truth, openness, and bliss. Now, when there is deficiency, there's poor memory, poor ability to visualize. There's a lot of denial and also a mindset that is very much monopolarized. So we can just see things as being white or black and not able to see the nuances. When it is excessive, there is, of course, a lot of delusions and obsession, difficulty to find that inner formless dimension, life itself. There can be a lot of spiritual pride and spiritual attachment in the sense of form. So for example, as a yoga practitioner, that person will be very attached to its tattoos, right? A lot of yoga practitioners feel the need to have tattoos or the need to have a mala. So we recognize those attachments. Or it can be even to be good at yoga postures and to show how we are good at practicing asanas, when in fact ultimately just our ability to be present is what determines our progress in this practice, our ability to be kind and to be truth to ourselves. So the Bija mantra is Om, A-U-M. We're going to chant Om 3 times. Take a comfortable in-breath. As we open the eyes here and then coming to your child's pose. So very beneficial practice of here in child's pose. Have that third eye center in contact, perhaps with your top hand, maybe with a mat or a block. And we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. We're inflating the lungs and deflating the lungs. So that third energy center really asks us self-reflection and being able to see our belief system. And sometimes that belief system is so part of who we are that it's hard to see our own conditioning that naturally we all have and comes from how we were, of course, raised in our life experiences and so on. So very important that ability to witness, to observe our own beliefs. Coming to your hands and knees. So a few cat and cows as we exhale, gaze to the belly. And as we inhale, belly towards the mat. Opening front of the spine as we exhale, rounding. Inhale, belly towards the mat. Opening front of that spine. Few more cat and cows. Nice. Taking tiger stretch. We're lifting the upper body, right leg back. Inhale. And as we exhale, knee towards the forehead. Inhale. Here, opening front of the spine, chin a little forward. Exhale, knee towards that third eye center, just gentle. Inhale. Exhale. So awareness in that prefrontal cortex. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and perhaps see if your knee can touch the prefrontal cortex. So whenever life challenges, we grow in playfulness. Come to your hands and knees, and we also recognize that the inner knowing, the inner body, the inner knowing is far greater than anything outside of us. Okay? So before we do that second side, perhaps downward dog, perhaps puppy, downward facing dog. So we're establishing our awareness right here in this present moment. The inversion allows to stimulate the flow of cerebral fluid, synovial fluid, lymphatic fluid towards those upper chakras, energy centers. And coming to hands and knees. So here we go. Left leg parallel to the earth. Inhale, maybe chin a little forward. Exhale, knee towards that third eye center. Inhale, Ajna Chakra. center of perception. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the upper body. Exhale, and 2 more breaths. Now, perhaps for that last one, if it feels okay, so we're going slowly, knee to that third eye center. Totally optional, okay? And coming to your downward facing dog. At any time when the brain is lower than the heart, and it could be child's pose, it means blood flow to those upper chakras, energy centers. Inhale, plank pose. Our carrot posture, we're pressing down into the earth as we exhale slowly onto the belly. Inhale, cobra. Maybe upper facing dog, checking in with the inner body. Exhale, downward facing dog. So let's try that again. Inhale, carrot posture. Wrist right underneath the shoulders. Exhale, as we transition all the way down, come a little forward. And then inhale, cobra. Maybe upper facing dog. Lift the chin, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Knees to the mat. Keep the toes curled under and see if you can bring the hips on top of the heels. So as you see in India, a lot of women and then men have that bindi. So whenever you meet someone, the first reminder is we are one. We are consciousness. And so there's a sense of humility and respect and that clear understanding of the oneness of all forms. So let's come back to downward facing dog. And walking, stepping to the top of the mat. A few moments in our standing forward bend. You can hold each elbow with the opposite hand and playfully here a little bit from side to side. Nice. Hands on either side of the feet. Step the right foot way back at the bottom of the mat. Make a fist with your right hand, left arm up. So if it feels a lot, right knee on the mat. Perhaps today your practice should be gentle or more of a stretching, cooling practice. If we feel strong, right leg is straight. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Left hand down. Now standing split. See if you can take the right hip, right leg way on top of that left leg. And here we go in an inversion. Easier than handstand. right? So lift the right leg. Like your right toes are going to touch the sky, and relax the head completely. Exhale, right foot top of the mat and fold. All the way up, inhale, torso, arms up, little bit of a back bend here, breathe, long breath, hold here. Lift of the rib cage, exhale, fold forward, head relaxed. So we're stepping that left foot at the bottom of the mat. Option, left knee on the mat. If you want, fist with your left hand. Open that right arm out to the side. Up, I meant to say, to the sky. Breathing in. Breathing out. So we're individualizing the practice here, moment by moment, as we receive the guidance from that inner knowing. Exhale, right hand down, and then lift of the back leg. Hold and breathe. Standing split. It could be a handstand. See if you can release the head, neck even more. The intention is to bring that flow of internal fluids and energy to those upper chakra. Exhale, left foot, top of the mat, and fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, torso, arms up. Inhale. And this time, exhale, hands to the lower back, standing back bend. Any arm variation into your back bend here. Inhale, shoulders over the hips. And as we exhale, let's take hands in Anjali Mudra. And we're going to place the thumbs to that third eye center. And a few breaths here. Nice, and then you can take the hands at the heart. So you'll see a lot of this gesture, wrist at the top of the head, and then thumbs at the forehead, sometimes at the mouth, and then at the heart. So it's just to remind ourselves of consciousness and that formless dimension, okay? Inhale, torso, arms up. Let's do sun salutation. Exhale, fold. So light and consciousness, very much the same. Inhale, prepare. You can float, you can step. We'll do crocodile. It can be baby crocodile, little crocodile with the knees first on the mat. Inhale, cobra, maybe upper facing dog. And as we exhale, downward facing dog. This time, take the right leg up, open the right hip, bend that right knee. Long breath here. Stimulating that flow. of energy, of internal fluids towards those upper energy center. Very nice. So your right foot to the inside of the right hand, if you prefer, right foot down, and then float to the top of the mat. Left leg up. If you step forward, exhale, fold. All the way up. Inhale. Little back bend. And as we exhale, right away, forward bending. Exhale. Inhale, prepare so you can float. You can step. If you're stepping, outer foot first. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, your upper facing dog. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Take that left leg up. Open the hips, bend the left leg. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, nostril breathing, even breath. Takes us right into the present. So maybe left foot down and then floating top of the mat. Otherwise, left foot inside the left hand. And then it's the right leg up. If we did step forward, exhale, fold. All the way up. Inhale. Salutation to the sun. And as we exhale, hands together, let's do Anjali Mudra at that third eye center. Open the eyes, Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. We're dropping the hips. Inhale, torso, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, prepare, float or step back, crocodile. Exhale. Inhale, your back bend of choice. Exhale, a forward bend of choice. Now we're taking the right foot to the inside of the right hand. Perhaps left heel down, torso, arms up. Inhale. Let's go into that back bend. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, a back bend. Exhale, a forward bend. It is now the left foot on the inside of the left hand. Back heel can be on the mat. Inhale, torso, arms up. We're going into our back bend. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathing in, slowing down the breath. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So your choice, step or float. Left foot inside of the left hand and then lift of the back leg once. We're with both feet at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Or bending the knees. Inhale, torso, arms up. And as you exhale, palms together and thumbs at that third eye center. So that connection, that grounding of the thumbs at the third eye center, and then clarity just comes to us. So what we're going to do is, let's take the hands behind the back. So you could do Anjali Mudra behind the heart. If this is in any way a little bit much on the joints, just this way, cross the form. We're going to step the right foot back, left foot enough on the left side, right foot turning slightly in. Inhale, lift of the rib cage, a little micro bend in the left knee, and see if your forehead, third eye center, Ajna Chakra, can be in contact with the knee. If suddenly you feel hands on either side of the front foot is more beneficial, absolutely. Choosing that. Seat of the cosmos in its unmanifested state. Nice, everyone. Bring the hands on either side of the front foot. Single leg downward dog. Inhale. See if you can spread those legs wide. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the inside of the right hand. Left leg up. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, left foot top of the mat and fold. All the way up. Inhale. Exhale, palms together. Anjali Mudra with thumbs at that third eye center. Nice. Open the eyes. So your choice. You can again cross this way behind the back. And if you've done the crossing, maybe other arm on top. As we gaze at a point, step the left foot way back. Pressing down through that inner left heel. Inhale up. Exhale, forehead, third eye center at the knee. It's fine to round a little bit the spine. Micro bend or bend in that front knee, that's okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And hands on the mat on either side of our right foot. Inhale, single leg downward dog, like spread the legs wide. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, left foot to the inside of our left hand. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right foot, top of the mat and fold. All the way up. Inhale. And as we exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, bring the thumbs, the knuckles of the thumbs in connection with that third eye center. Bring the hands on the hips. Take your feet hip width apart. We're going to press down with the hands into the hips, outer hips, and lift the ribcage. Inhale. And as you exhale, fold. Now, we're going to hold the big toes with Yogi Tola, index, middle fingers, or you can slide fingers underneath the feet or just the balls of the feet. So you can choose, okay, one or the other. Inhale, lengthen the front of the spine. And as you exhale, fold. And we're going to hold here. So you can use the strength of the arms to assist the lengthening of the front of the spine and the back of the whole body. Very nice. Release. Let's bend the knees. Hands on the outside of the feet. Take the right leg up. And we're landing the balls of that right foot at the bottom of the mat. Single leg downward dog again. Spread the legs. Inhale. And as you exhale, crocodile and onto the belly. Forehead on the mat, arms towards the wall behind us, and lift the whole body. So the forehead can stay on the mat. Grasshopper. So straight arms, legs towards the wall behind us. Forehead can be on the mat. Hands next to the ribs. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, carrot posture. Exhale all the way onto the belly. Bend the knees. Do the Sphinx posture if bow pose feels a lot. Breathing in. Breathing out. Exhale, release. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the inside of our right hand. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot top of the mat and fold. All the way up. Inhale. Lift of the upper body. Exhale, Anjali Mudra with the knuckles of the thumbs at that third eye center. Nice. Open the eyes. Nataraj, the dancer, or also known as balancing bow. You could do chin mudra with your left hand. We're bending the right leg. Find the inside of your right, the inside of that right foot. looking at a point. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice. And coming out. So we need tremendous focus with the gaze in order to balance. And that is part of that practice. Second side. So chin mudra in that right hand. Bend the left knee. Find the inside of your left foot. Gaze at a point. Breathing in. Breathing out. So we have to balance those two energy. Forward through the right side, back through the left side. And when those two energy are in perfect balance, there is union, there is oneness. Takes tremendous attention. Nice, and come up to mountain pose, top of the mat. Exhale here. Inhale into your standing back bend. Exhale up and over. Feel free to bend the knees. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, left foot at the bottom of the mat. Single leg downward dog. Inhale. And into our crocodile. Exhale. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to do one more standing posture. Take the right foot to the inside of your right hand. And then balance. This is the revolving half moon. So we're balancing on the right foot. Check that the left leg is parallel to the mat. Left foot pointing straight down. And as long as you can keep that left hip as high as the right hip, take the right arm up. Lift off that left leg, left hip. It's a lot of work here. So if you rather keep the right hand on the mat, absolutely, please do that. Exhale, hands along the front foot. Single leg downward dog. Inhale. Wide legs open. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So here we go, left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot to the inside of our left hand. Balance on the left foot. So checking that the right hip is as high as the left hip. I meant to say right leg parallel to the mat. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Lift of that right hip. So Mula Bandha. Lift of the pelvic floor. Uddiyana Bandha. Lift of the navel. In and up. Exhale, hands along that front foot. Single leg downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, crocodile. It'll be easier from this point on. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to bring the knees to the mat and sit on the ankles. So Kurmasana, gentle Kurmasana. There's different variation of turtle. Press the palms, cross the thumbs, fingers straight. And we're bringing the Ajna Chakra to the earth. See if the arms can remain straight. Drop the hips down towards the heels and then extend out through the pinkies. Strong along the inner spine. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down. This is Talasana. And it's also known as dangling ears, but it's really about working right and left side as equally as we can. We do not have to lift the feet. So we're pressing the hands down, come a little forward, lean forward, and maybe you can lift also the feet, but not important. I can do that for a fraction of a second, but just lift the knees, that's plenty. Good, and release. Come onto the knees. Ustrasana. So life will always challenge us, and we need to stay grounded in our true self. In our own truth. Knees hip width apart. This is Ustrasana. Make sure 10 toes point straight back. We're pressing down through the top of the feet and gentle camel. Of course, it can be fingertips to the heels. Nice. Evenly through right and left side. Inhale up. Exhale. Just come to this seated position with legs in front of us. Awesome job, everyone. So a little bit of windshield wipers. Seated windshield wipers. We're going to start by opening that right side. So the knees, the legs are pointing to the left side. Once you're here, and just turning to the side so the demonstration shows more. See if you can point the the right foot, tilt the pelvis under, and maybe going a little bit back. Of course, we could be all the way onto the back. Awareness to the Ajna Chakra. Very careful with the right knee if there's a sense that the tissues inside the knee or around the right knee joint is a little sensitive, come up, tilt the pelvis under. So from here, slowly come back up, and we're not changing leg position. See if you can bring the hips over the legs. It can be a fist or just fingertips underneath the left shoulder. Take the hips forward and arch that right side of the body. Nice. Slowly sitting down, lean to that left side, take the legs in front of you. And now we're doing the left side with the legs pointing to the right. Check if it's okay to have the left foot pointing straight back. And maybe this side feels different. For me, definitely much easier. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. So some of us maybe all the way onto the back. Forms are always in transition, always impermanent. So there's no point in pursuing form. It's so important to have that clear understanding that form will be a certain way just a tiny moment, and then it will change a lot. Nice. So we're taking here hips on top of those lower legs, hips forward, maybe a fist position with the right hand, and then we're arching, opening the left side of the body. Nice. Slowly sitting down, legs in front of us. And we're going to roll on the back. Blissful baby posture. We'll do one more back bend. Restorative bridge, maybe a bridge, maybe Urdhva Dhanurasana. Upside down bow pose. So sensing inwardly that inner knowing accordingly to how our vitality feels in this moment. Maybe a supportive back bend. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. And 2 more breaths. So we're coming all the way down. If you would like to do an inversion, shoulder stand, headstand, legs at the wall, choose that. If you would like to do a hip opener that works really well, choose that. Otherwise, if you would like to practice with me, a twist on the back. We're hugging the right leg playfully, forehead, third eye center to the knee. Feel the energy in that center and then twist open. One more breath here. Roll onto the back, hug the knees. And then cosmic egg, bring the two knees towards the third eye center. We can balance with the arms along the lower legs. Just hug the left knee, right foot at the bottom of the mat if you want. Third eye center in contact with the left knee. And as we exhale, twist open. We're going to roll on the back, hug the knees, or cosmic egg up with hands towards the feet. Exhale. And then coming into Shavasana. So here, first chin mudra, tip of the index and thumbs together. And remaining 3 fingers out, awareness to that third energy center. I meant to say third eye center. Maybe we feel that this region is open and free and spacious. We know now from neuroscience that this prefrontal cortex is the seat for the emotions of empathy, compassion, and kindness. That's the region of the brain that is stimulated when these emotions are present. We're going to chant Om 3 times. A-U-M. Feel free to listen or chant in silence. Releasing mudras, body, awareness, focus, completely letting go into Shavasana, into corpse. Gratitude for each of you. Gratitude for the luminous nature inside and outside. May all expressions of existence be safe, healthy, at peace, free and joyful in the whole cosmos. Namaste.